Aloha, welcome back to Holistic Health with Erin Aquarius. More on core alignment and just how to live an overall healthy, happy, epic life. The more that we understand that everything is connected, body, mind, and spirit, the more we'll be able to understand how every little thing that we do affects our life. The thoughts we think, the food we eat, the actions we take, the people we interact with, etc. And so today happens to be a full moon, and we're here in the middle of summer in the northern hemisphere. And it also was a lunar eclipse, and this is a whole nother world. And I'm not a huge astrologer, but I'm really big into the moon energy and the sun energy, as our body is made up of these two solar and lunar energies that create this internal dance, right? And it's the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. So I don't know if you've noticed, but the full moons really have a way of intensifying whatever it is that we're feeling. So if you're super happy, you'll be even more happy and excited. You know, there's more parties and there's more making love and there's more babies being born around the full moon. And on the other side of that, if we're feeling ill, if we haven't been taking care of our bodies, if we're more grumpy or feeling more lonely or more sick, then that also will seem to intensify around the moon. As the moon has a pull on the water and the tides of the earth, and just like the earth, our body is made up of 70% water. So we're very much influenced by these energies of the stars and the moon and the sun. And so I invite you on the full moon to really reflect on your life and your health and what could use a bit more attention and love. Maybe something that you know you need to do, but you've been putting it off. You've been procrastinating. But you guys, what could be more important than your health? I mean, it's really hard to enjoy even the simple pleasures in life when you aren't feeling well in your body. I was sick for many years and belly blowed, and it caused anxiety and depression, and I know firsthand how just about impossible it is to enjoy life and friends and just the simple, beautiful things in life when you aren't feeling well in your belly. And since the belly is in direct connection to the brain, remember, everything is connected. And so those full moons, when I was really going through healing, could be quite an intense time for me. But I tried to do my best to detach from the emotions and begin to witness and observe them and allow them to flow through me and just breathe into them, as we can't always shift how we feel, but we can begin to influence our mood by how we take care of ourselves. And we can control how we do react to those feelings and emotions. So it becomes a self-awareness and a practice of self-growth, right? So in India, this full moon happens to be called Guru Purnima. And guru, many people can think of it as bowing to another being, but it's really, in essence, shining light where there is darkness, or bringing truth to where there is ignorance. And so the full moon, this specific one, is really about honoring our teachers. And they can be in physical body, they could be in spiritual body, it could be a past loved one, even an animal or a crystal or a special book that's helped you in some way on your journey to health and happiness. So it's just such a beautiful time to even light a candle in honor of all these great teachers. And I've been personally practicing yoga. It's been a huge part of my transformation. I've been practicing for over 14 and a half years. I can't even believe it. Almost makes me feel like I'm getting old. But actually, yoga, the more I do it, I begin to feel younger and younger and more alive and more attuned in my body. And it's just such an amazing journey. And so I'm so grateful to all my teachers. You know, I was blessed to travel all over Asia and be trained in Thailand and Nicaragua and India and Australia. I even had an amazing teacher in Nicaragua, and I've had lots and lots of amazing teachers all around Hawaii. And this, again, is just yoga. And so when I look back to think about all the beautiful beings that have crossed my path and taught me a few little magic secret tricks that really stuck with me and helped me on my path. And then I also try to give space to be grateful for even those beings and those people and situations, and even my intense health crisis and journey that happened a few years back, and how those challenges and obstacles became these amazing opportunities for learning and growth. So we can look back and see how every little thing, good and bad, helps support us to get where we are today. And so we can let go of the pain of the past, but we can carry forward with us the wisdom so that we don't make the same mistakes again, and we can help others along their journey. And so I really invite you, if it resonates with your heart, to light a candle for this full moon. And the full moon energy lasts 2 to 3 days. It's not one specific time. It's when the light is super full in the sky, and it's even during the day when we don't see it and the moon is rising. If you look out in the sky, sometimes you can find it, but it's not as apparent until the nighttime, when it's really lighting up the streets and the mountains and coming in through the windows. But it's a beautiful time to do a little ritual with yourself, and especially for this month, in honor of all your great teachers, all the lessons, all of your challenges. And then as the full moon is a reminder to reflect on our own life and what still needs attention and what could use a bit more love and healing. And these rituals have become a beautiful part of my life and my own self-growth. So I just wanted to drop in today and share a bit about my taking on the moon energy and how it affects all of us. This morning I felt super heavy and I was just got to stay in bed. And then I did a few meditations and really invited in that energy of the moon, and I felt a sense of lightness, and I lit my candle and did my little prayer and got on with my day. So it doesn't have to take a long time. But taking those few moments to yourself to tune into your energy and how you feel, and to set intentions for your day and for these next cycles of life and whatever it is you're trying to create or manifest, whether career, relationships, or spiritual growth, or within your own physical health and healing. So just a food for thought, and more about core alignment and how body, mind, and soul are all connected. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you learned something today, and hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.